There are moments in a nation's life when you hear something so unsettling, so casually irresponsible that it shakes you to your core. Sheikh Gumi's attempt to downplay the kidnapping of children by comparing herdsmen to IPOB is one of those moments.
IPOB is attacking the police, is attacking the army, is attacking INEC, government institutions, killing our men in service. And the herdsmen are kidnapping children, not to kill them, to get money. So how can you compare somebody who's killing our gallant men in the armed forces directly, attacking them, to somebody who's kidnapping children to make money, not to kill them? Look, we need some fairness in what we are doing.
My people, let us talk truthfully, seriously. Let us be human, emotional, and fiercely honest with this conversation. Who exactly is Sheikh Gumi?
This guy right here is the man you are supposed to be thanking whenever you see bandits and that are turning a new leaf. Whenever you see bandits that are saying, I don't want to do bad anymore, I want to be a better individual. After killing people, I want to change. This is the man you should clap for.
There are moments in a nation's life when you hear something so unsettling, so casually irresponsible that it shakes you to your core. Sheikh Gumi's attempt to downplay the kidnapping of children by comparing herdsmen to IPOB is one of those moments. It is a kind of reasoning that makes ordinary people pause and ask, have we really lost our sense of right and wrong? Because let's be honest, there is nothing normal about kidnapping. Nothing normal about raping women and sacking communities. Absolutely nothing. And there is certainly nothing normal about trying to soften the horror of drawing comparisons that makes no sense. A child is not a talking point. When a child is taken, it is not a statistics. No child is just a number. It is someone's baby, someone's only home. A little boy who is still sleeping with his toy car under his pillow. A little girl who wants to be a doctor and so acting doctor with a toy, pretending to be catering for that child. A family whose lives shatters in seconds. So when Gumi suggests that the actions of herdsmen should be understood or weighed against what IPOB does, it feels like a slap. A slap to every parent who has cried themselves to sleep, wondering if their child is still alive. It is a cold, calculated distraction from the real issue. Innocent Nigerians have been stolen like property daily. Violence has no child, no favorite child. Nigeria has endured so much pain that some people almost speak about violence like weather reports. Predictable, expected, ordinary. But tell you what, kidnapping is not ordinary. There is nothing ordinary about that pain. Communities have been turned into ghost town. It is not ordinary. Parents escorting their children to school with fear clenching tight against their own chest and truth. Entire villages have learned what it means to sleep in silence because even a dog barking at night could mean danger. That is not ordinary Sheikh Gumi. More than 3,600 families have had to search for missing loved ones. That cannot be ordinary. Imagine this, 3,600 households waiting, praying, wishing, hoping, and then expected to bargain with terrorists. Does this even make any sense? Why does he try to justify evil and wickedness with a comparison? Do we even justify that? How do we compare it away? Tell you what, we cannot, we will not, and we should not. Wrong is wrong. Let's stop pretending otherwise. Every crime must be called what it is. Every perpetrator must face justice. We do not fix Nigeria by bending the truth or twisting logic to defend those who harm us. When we start saying this group is not as bad as that group, we slowly chip away at the foundation of justice, and before long, the criminals begin to believe we understand them. No, we don't. They begin to think that we can tolerate them because we understand them, and so we will bear the pain, that we will make excuses for them, and we will endure it. That's how countries fall apart. Not only through violence, but through the stories we tell to justify them. And that's the role of Sheikh Gumi, telling ugly stories to justify the pain that we bear. Healing will not come through justifying pain. No, it will not come. Nigeria needs conversations. Yes, honest, real, truthful conversations. Conversations that are rooted in truth and justice, not this type that makes victims feel invisible. People cannot be invisible. Nigerians are not things, they're human beings. We need leaders who speak healing into wounded communities, not leaders who defend those who kill them. Those who bear guns that we have been told over and over and over how they got. We should at this time be talking about rebuilding trust. Supporting victims, helping children return to school without fear, strengthening community vigilantes, that's what we should be talking about, empowering local dialogue that prevents violence before it starts, not this dangerous narrative that makes it seem like kidnapping can be excused. Let's build a Nigerian that refuses to forget its humanity. So here is my call, loud, simple, and urgent. Reject narratives that twist your mind and numb your heart. Reject the laziness of this group is better than that group. No group is better than the other. Reject any argument that treats kidnapping of children as something you can rationalize. There is no rationalizing the death of a young one. Stand with the victims. Stand with the families. Stand with the communities living in fear. Stand for truth, justice, and equity. Stand with a Nigeria that still has a soul. The one that knows what is right. And the one that lives by it. Because the day we start comparing crimes instead of condemning them is the day we lose our humanity. Let us get to this point where we speak truth with the heart. For this nation of ours, Nigeria desperately needs both. My name is Hilda Dokubo, and this is the Oracle, and this Oracle will continue to speak.